All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So, man, my OnePlus devices are continuing to get updates. My favorite OnePlus device is the OnePlus 10 Pro, but I still have the OnePlus 9 Pro, and I don't think I can get rid of this device right here because it's going to have to be a serious thing to have me get rid of this device. At this point in the game, it's just too good to let go. It offers a whole bunch, and then for what I paid for it, I'm losing money if I try to sell this or do any kind of trade-in after the fact. So, but the OnePlus 10 Pro, didn't cost this much, but I'm getting half basically almost. So, but this is still the better device of the two, if I'm being honest. And I'm 3 months in, or a little over 3 months with the OnePlus 10 Pro, and it's on the June security patch, not on the July. This is the T-Mobile unlocked version, or T-Mobile unlocked and regular unlocked. And they're both up to date. They're both still getting security patch updates. But as I spoke of in my other video recently on the S22, which I'm happily daily driving, security patches are just that. They're just security patches. They're not fixing anything. I don't see the point in pushing them out. But what I will say is the OnePlus 10 Pro, and this brief follow-up. This won't be a long video. It has been phenomenal. It's every now and then when I decide to take my SIM card out of my S22 Ultra, or I'm using my iPhone 13 Pro Max, any of these devices, I'll go to the OnePlus 10 Pro. Now the OnePlus 9 Pro, I just was like, I need to charge it up and I need to use it. So every now and then, if I'm being honest, every now and then I'll pop my SIM card back into the OnePlus 9 Pro because it feels great, just like this device does here. This is one of the best feeling devices that I have with a big screen on it, folks. Large screen devices are cool, but if they have too big of a footprint, then they're uncomfortable. So this device, this is actually the size that I would like for the S22 Ultra. Like with the hardware, this hardware would be great on the iPhone. Like people say, I don't want a long phone. Well, just imagine the iPhone in this body. I think it would be flawless. I think it would be great. But it's all personal preference. Some people just can't wrap their head around having a 20x9 or 21x9 device, anything like that. But I think this hardware is still very nice. With the exception of a few things, the shiny size. Obviously, you already know I don't like that. But the camera quality on here has been great. Haven't had any problems with software. I do find it strange though that when my OnePlus device is updated, where's my OnePlus? Where's it at? Here. Sometimes when devices update, like one of my OnePlus devices updated, my Nord N200, I believe it was. It updated and it changed the processor. I'm like, what the heck? My processor changed. But this is the second time that's happened. But these devices right here, they're great, man. I mean, these devices from OnePlus are really solid. Obviously, this is the latest one that I got from them, the N200, or excuse me, the N20. And it's now unlocked. Everybody's slamming my comments now saying, oh, it's unlocked, it's unlocked. You can get it unlocked. Now, yes, of course, I know that. I already put out a video on it. But I think the N20 is probably the best bang for buck on OnePlus right now. It's just a good value because this phone performs just as well as any other OnePlus device that I have, and that's such a shocker. It's a shocker. But I'm ready for OnePlus. I had my battery saver turned on. I'm ready for OnePlus to really hammer home something that's middle ground. Like, give me a device that's $500, and make it a powerhouse like the Asus Zenfone 9 Pro that might come out. Give me something like that that's $500. Put all those specs in there. Now I know the Zenfone 8 is the one that actually costs $599 on sale right now, but the 9 Pro is coming. It's retail probably about $800 to $900, but nonetheless, I want OnePlus to get back into that realm of devices. Give me something that's punching high with the same specs as my S22 Ultra, but it's a OnePlus and it costs half the price. Do it like they did it in the past, and they can win over a lot of people, folks. Because we all know that, sometimes when they were doing that, they might have been taking an L in profits at some point. But they can do, companies can do it now. If you got Xiaomi and all these other companies putting out these devices and not taking a loss and giving even better specs and better hardware, OnePlus can do it. It's a personal choice at this point from the CEO or whoever, PR, whoever runs everything over there. They're saying we're not doing that anymore. We're going to make some money. And I get it. It's a business. But my OnePlus, the state of OnePlus for me is, it's just all the devices are running smooth. Even my N200, even though it has the wrong processor listed in the software like it did on my OnePlus 9, it's still running smooth. It's good. But I think value to consumer, man, I mean, that Nord N20, this is a lot of value to the consumer. I gotta admit, it really is. So OnePlus, man, just a real brief update. All my devices are updating. They're getting software updates. Again, even this T-Mobile version of it is still getting software updates. And I mean, this is a positive thing because there's a lot of people out there that do not use an upgrade every year. They keep their devices and they end up having a solid device, just pop it into a case. All of these have cases except for this device right here. I just normally throw that in my pocket because it's so thin and small in thickness, and it's narrow, I should say, and thin. I don't really feel it in my pocket when I have it next to my wallet or something like that. So, nonetheless, the state of OnePlus for me is it's great, man. I don't foresee them going downhill anytime soon. And I think that if you have the OnePlus 10 Pro, at this point, you're getting updates. The device should technically be flowing right along. If it's not, leave a comment down below and let me know what yours is doing, if it's having some issues. But mine is not having any problems, and I'm totally happy with it. So, it's your man Jay. Brief update on the OnePlus 10 Pro and the OnePlus 9 Pro, which is still a phenomenal device. Cameras were the only thing, I think, video cameras, I should say, not just cameras. Video cameras on here just not are up to standard for a lot of things that it could do. It could get some things great with video cameras, but it just doesn't compare to the OnePlus 10 Pro's cameras, and that's ultimately what it is. And that's why I give the 10 Pro the head nod, and I feel like they really took advantage of the Hasselblad thing at this point in the game. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed a quick update. Wow, yeah, this is phenomenal. I'm super happy with my OnePlus 10 Pro and all my OnePlus devices at this point in the game. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.